Teddi Mellencamp has slammed Amazon for hurting her feelings amid her stage for cancer battle. The Rob star, 43, who revealed her cancer had progressed last week, took to Instagram to lambast the online retailer for their lackluster half-wig/half baseball caps. She wrote, "The other side of my head is completely bald. Please refer your fave non-itchy or hot wigs. Dear half-wig/half baseball caps from Amazon, let's do better. I was so excited for you. You hurt my feelings." DailyMail.com has contacted representatives for Amazon for comment. The star, who previously said she felt she was on her deathbed, has already undergone more than 20 surgeries during her 2.5-year cancer battle. Mellencamp was initially diagnosed with melanoma, but it has now metastasized to her lungs and brain, she confirmed to Us Weekly last week. Days after her interview, she discovered she had 4 new tumors on her brain. The daughter of rocker John Mellencamp is now confronting the reality that her daughters Slate, 12, and Dove, 5, and son Cruz, 10, may have to face life without her in the very near future. Stage 4 cancer is the most advanced and serious stage of cancer and indicates that the cancer has spread beyond its original site to other parts of the body. She said, "I had 6 brain tumors and 2 lung tumors. They all came from melanoma that metastasized into these tumors inside of my body." Given her grim prognosis, Mellencamp's treatment plan has changed, with the star saying, "I find out for sure exactly where we stand on June 1st. If you need to do another round, if there's any other surgery, if it's the end." It's a hard pill to swallow. It's got to be extremely difficult to think about the end. "This is definitely the hardest thing I've faced in my life, but now it feels less hard. When I was in the ICU, it was incredibly difficult because I had no memory. One day, I realized it was my daughter's birthday, and I couldn't be there for it. It was really sad. It's still sad when I can't be there for my kids the way I'd normally be." Mellencamp has undergone immunotherapy and radiation treatment in an attempt to beat the cancer. This comes after the star revealed the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills castmate who has abandoned her as she fights brain cancer. Teddi revealed Garcelle Beauvais has not reached out once. However, she said Kyle Richards has been there for her from the start of her cancer battle in 2022. Teddi explained that she was having migraines earlier this year, which led her to seeking professional medical help, and she was diagnosed with 6 brain tumors and 2 lung tumors, which came from melanoma that had metastasized into the tumors. The Rob alum needed an in at premier medical facility Cedars-Sinai Hospital, so she turned to one of her former castmates as she said, "We call Kyle Richards and we're like, how do we get into Cedars?" And she called around and found a way for us to get in. Kyle saved the day. "I believe it was within 24 hours that an incredible surgeon was able to remove 4 tumors from my brain. I didn't know they had been there for 6 months to a year, and we had no idea." Teddi has had many Bravo stars support her through her battle. However, she revealed one who has not even sent her a message, and another who put their feud aside to reach out. Earlier this week, it was revealed that Teddi's battle with brain cancer has taken a further devastating turn, with the reality star said to be preparing her children for the worst. Teddi is a fighter. Anyone who has watched Real Housewives can attest to that. Radar, but it just saps her fighting spirit to think she had beaten this, only to receive another horrible diagnosis. She had told her children that mommy's sick, but she's going to be okay, and now it's tearing her up to lay out the dark truth to them. Teddi does her very best to remain optimistic through her ordeals, but her main thought is with her family and beating this cancer for their sake. The outlet reported that oncologist Dr. Jerome Spunberg said Teddi faces a grim future of painful treatments and likely a tragic end. Spunberg has not treated Teddi's cancer, but her said, "Melanoma is just notorious for spreading, and more times than not, more tumors pop up even as doctors treat the existing ones."